Hi guys, I'm so glad that you're back for How to Make More Money Part 2. This is just as important as Part 1. They go hand in hand. We're going to be focusing on budgeting. Now, budgeting is very, very important. Budgeting helps us to see where our money is going and where it's coming from. That's very important. And what we want to do with our budget is see how much more money we have left over so that we can use it to make more money, or how much more money we need to possibly bring in so that we can use it. Now, with budgeting, you have to remember that you need to tell your money what to do. And if you're not telling your money what to do, you're not going to be able to make more of it. You can't control what you have now, so how can you control more? So step 1 into budgeting, the first thing we're going to do is gather all of our information. If you have bank statements, if you have credit card statements, if you have a PayPal statement, any financial institution that you are using, then you want to get those statements and you should be able to access those easily. You also want to get your hands on any receipts, the bills that you have been paying within the last couple of months. Even when you make little purchases and you may not use your debit or credit card or PayPal or what have you, then you need to write that down, because you're going to need to gather those notes. So this way, once you sit down, you have everything you possibly need. 2, you're going to need to use some type of template. You know I love templates. Write it down. So I've included one in the description box. It's one that I use. You can start off with it. It's very easy, very basic, and it describes, different sections of what you might use. Like they have household, and then they have, like car and car insurance and stuff like that. But once again, if you're not able to download it, if you're not able to print it out and use it, all you're going to do is write down your income, where it's coming from, and then you're going to write down what you're spending your money on every month. That's simple. I got up close and personal with you guys for step 3. For step 3, everything that you spend, how much money do you spend for food? Take your receipts and your bank statements, look for food and add those numbers together and fill in the food part. Look for takeout. Add those numbers together from your receipts, from your notes, from your bank statements. Add those numbers together and then put it on the template or write it down on a piece of paper under takeout or fast food. And just continue that. The car note for the most part is once a month. Phone bill is once a month. So just write down what you're paying for these things. And if they're more general, then of course gather the receipts, add them up, look for them on bank statements and what may have you. It's very important that you make sure that you're paying attention and you're calculating these correctly, because after step 3 is completed, it's beautiful. We're now able to venture off into actually investing in ourselves and making more money. There's no way that you can make more money if you didn't do step 1 and find time to devote to making that money and learning how to do it. And now step 2, budgeting, so that we know how much more money we have left over. Now, if you have no money left over, then we need to do little things to bring more money in. You may already be swamped, you may not, but I will be giving suggestions on things that you can do from home so that you can bring in a little extra money. And I will also be videotaping my personal experiences with other things that will help you bring in some more money. So now that we have step 1, 2, and 3 completed, what we want to do is now move forward with our budgeting. Make sure you understand though, with budgeting, it may change, especially if this is your first draft. When you're budgeting for the first time, of course, it's going to most likely change, because there are some things you may not remember that you do spend your money on, and then there are hidden costs that pop up here and there, so it may change. You may not have written down everything you really spent your money on, so it's important that even though we have our rough draft, we continue to watch our budget, because we want to know exactly how much money we have. Not only are we going to be using this money to invest, we're going to be saving the money and then absolutely forgetting about it. Okay, guys? So, like I said, I'm very glad that you guys are here and you're taking this journey with me, because I'm on this journey with you. Remember that. So, once you're done with your budgeting, say I'm done in the comments below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys, for your time. Hope to see you soon.